Yo, what's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another episode of Spicy Saturday, where today you are going to bear witness to a level 50 rank 3 Wailmer in the Great League. This trainer, DJRG17, said he built it because he thought it was funny, and we're going to see how it performs. It's honestly not that bad in terms of its moveset, right? Water Gun, Body Slam. Water Gun's like a pretty average fast move. It's not great. It's not bad. Body Slam, really solid, efficient charge move for only 35 energy. It does some solid damage. And Heavy Slam, which may come into play. It's not the best charge move, but that steel typing, I'm sure people aren't going to be expecting it. So we'll see how this thing performs. It's probably not Saturday at this point when you're watching this video, but I am making this on Saturday night. So it's technically still Spicy Saturday, okay? As the opponent makes a terrific catch, catching the Rock Slide on their Gifas, but this is going to set up the Whalmer. Let's go, baby. Whalmer. You would expect it to be very bulky, right? So let's see how well it takes this move. Earthquake. Okay. It's like fairly bulky. It took the Earthquake pretty fine. Yeah, Body Slam's definitely the play here. More efficient move. Gonna let it go. Just gonna use Wailmer to soak up this energy. Wailmer looks so funny, man. It looks so funny. Oh, bold play. Coming in with Zard. Okay, yeah, I like this. Throwing the Claw to not have to shield the Rock Slide. And Charizard up shields is just so deadly in the opponent. They surrender, man. They surrender. Was it because the Charizard was up a shield? Probably. Or was it because they were too embarrassed to lose to a Wailmer? They just had enough. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess, well, I was like surprised the Swampert swapped out at first, but like it makes sense, right? Wailmer is a pretty good matchup, I guess, against Swampert. It can only threaten with its Earthquake if they're running it, or Sludge Wave, of course. Chipped first with the Wailmer, now has Gifas skin here. I think Gifas barely lives. Okay, yeah, gonna let it go. Gifas going to hang on here, get off the Rock Slide. Will this force a shield from Sableye? It will. And maybe now you come in, Water Gun down with Wailmer. Take the move. I wasn't counting. I don't know if he got to a return here, but gonna let it go. It's just a foul play. Nice counting. You're up a shield, and honestly, Zard is just gonna beat Swampert up a shield. Heavy Slam, bro. Heavy Slam from Wailmer. Boom, lands. Does like 60%. And this is where Swampert's gonna be a little embarrassed. Going for the Claw. I don't hate this, because you might only need double Claw here anyway. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the right play. I was going to say would have been nice to go for the Blast Burn, but this is probably more efficient and safer. Yeah, because now you can just double shield, get to the Claw, and you're in a very good spot. Obamasnow barely has any energy. So you could even overfarm here by like 1 if you want. Oh, nice awareness that he could farm down there. He could do 2. Very nice awareness there. Next opponent, Donnie. Anybody watch, as we see the Wailmer lead into the Alolan Raticate? Interesting matchup. Anybody watch Ted Lasso on Apple TV? One of my favorite characters, who's kind of like a side supporting character, not like a main character, but is Danny on the football team. Or soccer, as we call it in America. And he's just like so peppy all the time. He's just always full of energy and life. And he goes, football is life. Football is life, man. I love that guy. All right. Going for the Mud Shot down here. Gets a really nice farm. And, oh my god, Mandibuzz. So, Wailmer able to soft lose against the bulky Alolan Raticate. Allows for the Mud Shot down, and this is a very odd team by the opponent, if I'm being honest. This is very weak to Charm, but a lot of people are weak to Charm these days. Ever since Charm got nerfed, there's a lot of teams you'll see like double weak to Charm. People just kind of disrespect it. So if you run triple charm, I don't recommend that. I highly advise against that, but you're going to win some games just because people are so weak to it. You're going to win some games just by tapping your screen until you see like a Registeel, and then you're probably in for a tough outing. Going for another Rock Slide here. Wow. They must be double weak to Gifas if they're willing to double shield the Mandibuzz. And unless it's like a Bastion, there's really nothing that Charizard's not going to beat here. Up 2 shields. Gonna shield this one to preserve some health. And it's a Nidoqueen. Oh man, this Blast Burn might KO from here. From basically full health. Blast Burn! One-shots the Shadow Nido. And Charizard is so oppressive, man. So much damage. Next battle, Wailmer into Swampert. Let's go, dude. Solid lead for the whale. He's having a whale of a time. And this Swampert is staying in. Gonna throw the Body Slam here before a potential Earthquake. I like it. Lands the Body Slam. Shield or call the bait? Let's see. Gonna no shield. Earthquake does a lot. In comes Pidgeot, met by Gfisk. Pidgeot's probably gonna Feather Dance here right away, which is kind of smart because now it can live 2 Rock Slides after the Feather Dance. And suddenly this becomes kind of uncomfortable for Gfisk. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Pidgeot is kind of busted, dude. Pidgeot's kind of busted. It's so tough. It's so annoying to play because you never know if they're going to Feather Dance or Brave Bird. Like, now you go for the Brave Bird, in my opinion. Okay. See, I don't think they were playing this right. Because, like, if you Brave Bird there, like, the Mud Shots are still hardly doing anything, and you do a ton of damage to that Fisk, and suddenly you threaten to take Switch Advantage. Okay, yeah. Would have liked to see the Brave Bird, because, yeah, he just swaps out now and saves the G-Fisk. Wailmer throwing the Body Slam. Swampert's got a ton of energy. I would personally come in with the Fisk, yeah, and just use this as a third shield. Exactly. We're on the same page. Swampert will get off another Hydro. Oh, what? I thought they had like 100 energy. I guess they just got too greedy and just didn't throw it right away. Anyway, Charizard beats Noctowl. Even shields, I think. Or maybe like up a couple wing attacks. So up a shield. This is no contest. Lose condition for the Zard would be like baiting with Dragon Claws and Noctowl calling it. So it kind of makes sense that they no shielded the Blast Burn. Charizard is so good. Shiny hat Noctowl. Very cool. If you're going to run Noctowl, at least show off the shiny with a hat. Very nice. Let's see how Wailmer does this. I also love Pokemon that are literally just like animals. I found out at a regional I went to that I think the Pokemon Company like claims like Pokemon are not based off of animals, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was just what someone told me, and I don't know where they got it from, so I'm just going off of, like, hearsay. But someone was saying how, like, the Pokemon Company claims, like, no Pokemon are just fully based on real animals. Like, they're authentic, original concepts. And I'm just like, what about, like, Seal? What about Seal? It's literally just a seal, but spelled differently. Oh, my goodness gracious, dude. Anyway, yeah, maybe that was misinformation from somebody. We'll see. Landed the Earthquake through 2 shields, by the way. I missed that because I was joking about Seal. And now has all this energy and is in a pretty commanding position. Probably should have thrown it earlier, but I think barely lives the Seed Bomb. Let's see. Yeah, barely hangs on. Very nice. And then I think you just let the Trev farm you down here. Gets a shield. Oh, gonna hard swap Zard. And wins the CMP. Wow. Really putting the pressure on the opponent here. Do they use their final shield? They do. Yeah, you kind of have to respect it. I think the Knock has energy, though, so this isn't over, right? Oh, throws the Claw on CMP. Wow. Great recognition. Had to throw it right away. And gets the dub. Let's go. Nice plays there, man. Beer Mayor is the next opponent. What a name. Tough lead. This is a bit of a core breaker because it not only beats the Wailmer, but also beats Gifas. Okay. Yeah, like no reason for them to necessarily swap out unless this is their only Wailmer answer. But you could simply just stay in here. Sometimes people in PvP fall into the trap of your opponent swap, so I have to swap as well. And honestly, I think that's what they're kind of doing here, the opponent. I think you're better off just staying in than switching your Drapion into a Gifas, but let's see how this plays out. Maybe I'm just speaking too soon. Gonna take this. Might live. Oh, wow. Lives to get to a move. Where was the opponent on point with their counts? They are. And they're gonna sting down, which is kind of tough. But when in doubt, bro, saves 2 shields for Shadow Charizard. Gonna take the crunch. Drapion gets off another, yeah, but just gonna sack it. Maybe he hard swaps Zard here. Yep, I love it. Gets the head start on energy. Oh, Basti. That's a top left moment. No shame. No shame in the top left when you know it's over. He played it to the best of his abilities. Whalmer into Obama. Tough lead, so going to save swap Gifas. Met by Azu, and this isn't that bad, right? Because even if you lose this matchup, you'll probably get a nice farm with Whalmer, and you're also potentially luring out the hardest check to the Charizard, which could set up the Charizard sweep. Charizard just a tremendous sweeper. Okay, going to shield the Ice Beam. I guess respecting the potential Hydro Pump makes sense. Going for the EQ here. And Lance. So might be able to take back switch advantage here. Going to no-shield this one. And it is the Hydro. So, see, this is worst case scenario. So, like, it's unfortunate that they baited and then landed Hydro. But, like, see, if he hadn't... Hindsight's 20/20, of course. But if he hadn't committed that shield, he'd still have an extra shield here. And Charizard may have had some sweet potential. But now you just kind of got to sack the Wailmer. Seed Bomb. Not quite enough. And unfortunately, Obama's still very healthy. And has 2 shields to hide behind, so... This looks like Double Grass is going to beat Charizard, unfortunately. But 2 grass types that can definitely fight back against fire types, or at least a flying fire type for Obamasnow's case, right? Because these weather balls hit pretty hard from Shadow Obamasnow and hidden for some neutral damage. And Shadow Snowman gonna close it out. We're actually gonna feature a Snowman video ourselves that I used to hit 2,800 in a video in the near future. But right now it's Spicy Saturday. Everyone's favorite show where the team comps are made up and the win rate doesn't necessarily matter. And Wailmer is trying to show this walrus who's boss. Who wins in a fight? Comments. A whale or a walrus? Let me know. Earthquake lands. Wailmer takes it. Nice catch by the opponent. Beautiful catch, catching the body slam on Sableye. They caught it at a very weird time as well. At least the... Oh, okay, going straight Rock Slide. I would have liked to see maybe a build-up to Earthquake at least, but this makes sense because you can just 2-shot Sableye here, and you get the CMP. So, like, if Sableye almost has a second foul play here, if they want to get it off, they're going to have to use a shield. And maybe just trying to get that shield advantage for Zard. Yeah, we see the shield come up from Sabe. Nice timing by the opponent. I think they're only 1 off their 3rd foul play. So you just got to sack Wailmer here and put it all on Zard, which we've seen a lot. That's kind of the strat here, it seems, with this team. Walrain has some energy. Oh, man. Neato. Needs this to land to have a chance. I think if Nido shields this, though, it's over. Oh, okay. Still alive. Still alive. I think he has it. Oh, man. Nido needed to shield. Nido was probably afraid of the bait, but if Nido shields, man, I'm pretty sure the jabs are just too much. Pretty sure the jabs would have been too much, so just had to make a call there. Even if Nido gets baited, he might still win. So I think maybe a bit of a missed call there, a misplay by the opponent. I don't know. Maybe if Charizard does successfully bait, it can still get to a Blast Burn and then a Claw. But those jabs were just chunking so much. You don't see Nido too much anymore after the Poison Fang nerf, where they rose it from 35 energy to 40 energy. Boom, Earthquake lands. Yo, opponent's making all the catches, but this is fine-ish because you have a Gifas, and the Body Slam will make this like Rock Slide plus Farm Down range. So kind of nice in that regard. And if I had to make a prediction, comments, I would think Gifas does not commit a shield here. Yeah, it's going to let it go rather than take it out to get a head start on Zard. Kind of an interesting play. The problem is that Swampert has energy, right? Did he get denied there? I'm not sure. Oh, man. I think Catch is the only win con. Otherwise, Obamasnow simply just gets the 2 Weather Balls. Oh, man, this is so brutal. When is the Snowman going to throw? Ah, was one off. Snowman might have waited a turn there. Wow. This is like what? Like rank 18? And opponents are making really high IQ plays, like waiting a turn to avoid the catch. Very impressive. Maybe this was earlier in the season, where everybody's still around this rank. This is really good. You can take this. Yeah, this is a Leaf Blade at worst, and not enough to KO. Get off a Blast Burn to chip the Bastiodon. Oh, and we see the Gifas has been replaced with a Noctowl. He did say he changed it for the last couple of battles. Nice chip. Coming right away with the Whale. Very nice. The reason you should come in right away there is to is because the switch timer is not up yet for the opponent, right? So you'd rather have them stay in here and be switch locked than allow them to be able to dip out right away. Stone Edge gonna hurt, and comes Trope, and this is just RPS as they say, but I mean, when you run Bastiodon, Shadow Vic, and Tropius, you're kind of asking for it. I think this is the final battle, and here we go. Coming full circle, Whale into Shadow Swampert. The scary thing with Shadow Swampert is the Earthquake might actually one-shot, because we saw how much Earthquake does from a normal Swampert. Whalmer was like, put Whalmer in the red. So Earthquake from Shadow Swampert might just straight up one-shot. Oh, they take the Slam, though, so you can probably shield Water Gun down, yeah. I like this, the strat changing. Oh, Sludge Wave, okay. In comes Lantern. Oh, my God. Triple weak to Lantern. Triple weak to the Lantern. How is he going to manage this, man? How is he going to manage this, dude? Does he win this somehow? How does he win this? There's the Thunderbolt. What do you do? Like, hope it's Trev in the back? Oh, okay. Okay, goes for the extra instead of throwing on CMP. And it's just a Surf. Okay, that's good. This helps us a bit. They're going straight Surf. I think if it's a Lantern, you go straight for Thunderbolt, right? Don't think there's any reason to be baiting. Has the double Sky Attack. They might let it go. There's no way, dude. What happens here? Okay. Opponent not really recognizing, I think, how strong their Lantern was. Is it like Medi? Medi could be winnable. Swampert comes in, gives Charizard free farm. Oh my god. No, opponent, bro. Opponent. Opponent, what was that, man? If you just came with the frost right away, I think you were fine. I think you were fine, dude. Oh, man. They gave Charizard the extra energy. And Noctowl has like a Sky Attack, right? Or is like one shy, maybe? So you simply get this off. Frostlass has to throw right away. Oh, catches. Let's go. That works too. Makes the catch. Bang. And Charizard is just a little bit healthier. And these wing attacks chunking like they're super effective. From Shadow Charizard. It gets the win against the triple weak to Lantern, dude. If you're the opponent, to be fair, right? If we're being fair to the opponent, I think you could also look at it like, all right, he's got a Wailmer and a Charizard, like double weak to Lantern, so he's probably got to be have some sort of Lantern answer in back. So if we cut the opponent some slack, that's a possible thought process, but that's tough. That's tough. Triple weak to Lantern, and the opponent still wasn't able to win. Anyway, thank you very much to DJ for this submission. Very fun Whalmer team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.